welcome back, baby. Okay, my apologies for being late. I just got home. Me and the kids just got here, so running. I thought I was gonna make it, and I was like, I looked down at my phone. I was like, oh my god, it's 9:45, and so I did not mean to take as much time as I did. My apologies to anybody that was waiting. Okay, let me just cut this on, and now we can get started. Okay, so let me just open up the account so that we can get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Ooh. All right, y'all. So we're going to be going into the, I think this is the After Tarot. So we got the After Tarot, the Wisdom of the Oracle, and the Higher Self Oracle. Okay, so that's what I have for us this evening. Hey, Bethany Elliott, Gesturing Hand, and Kimberly Ann Marbury. Okay, so my apologies. I know y'all probably was like, where the girl at? Coming. And I didn't want to reschedule the reading while y'all was waiting, but I could have pushed it back to just 10, but I was coming. I was like flying down the stairs. Anyway, happy Friday. It's Friday night. I feel all right. I hope you're feeling all right too. Hey, C-Mac. Okay, it's Friday night, and I hope you feel all right. I know I feel good. What's up, Lathasa White? I had went back and watched one of my older readings, and I thought I would share with y'all. I put it in a post today. I don't really do a lot of posts. Hey, Giovanna Dixon, because a lot of times y'all don't really be showing me that y'all that y'all watch the post, so I don't really post like that. How you doing? You said you so stressed out. Well, baby, come on, kick your feet off, get you something to drink. And, we don't know what we're going to talk about, but I'm always here for a good time. So hopefully we can take your mind off your stresses for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what we're going to talk about, but I hope that everybody is having a pretty decent Friday. Hey, Carolyn. How you doing? Holy Spirit is here. What's up, 5 Dimes? And we're going to see what happens tonight. I just been in real, I don't know. I be like this every day. I can find the joy in just everything. I was just talking to the diviners about how blessed we are, some of us, that we have gone through things. We have persevered through things, and we held the line, and you're here. Okay. Hey, Jacqueline. Okay, and 5 Dimes. Holy Spirit, what's in the energy for the collective? What's up, Joy, Jojo, Shabba Dabba Doo? What's in the energy for the collective tonight? You tired of being single? Are you done healing? Or are you just tired of the process? The Hangman. Wait, I remember you. You the one who said you got out of a bad abusive relationship. It was some time ago. And now you think you're ready. Hangman in reverse. The Knight of Wands is in the upright. Hangman is Pisces. The Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. The Fool is in the upright. That's Aries. The Star is Aquarius. What's up, True Beauty? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All day long, Kimberly. And being single is better than being with somebody toxic and crazy, for sure. Ace of Wands is in reverse. That's Aries, Leo, and Sag. What's up, 2 girls? Okay, at the bottom of that, we got the 10 of Swords. It's in reverse. We have the 8 of Swords in the upright. All right, 10 of Swords and 8 of Swords are both Gemini. Look, we got triple Gemini. The Lovers is in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in the upright. 10 of Pentacles is Virgo, and the World is Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. The World was in reverse. And then we have the Hermit, Virgo. So heavy on the Virgo, heavy on the Gemini. And then we have Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Aquarius with the star. Okay, so that's all the signs, and Virgo here with the Hermit. I don't know what is going on, but somebody wants to heal. So this is somebody who may have conspired against you. Them and some partners of theirs, they may have tried to like bury you alive, literally. This is somebody who hurt you. Them and some partners may have came for somebody. How you doing, Daphne Rowe? Beauty Babies, Amir Felton. Okay. So here with the Ten of Swords, like I said, it's in reverse. This is somebody who wants to heal from a situation, but they want to heal from a situation where them and another person may have attacked you and tried to bury you alive. So they want to heal from that, but they're in their head about how to free you. This is somebody who feels like they have to be the ones to free you from a mental prison because they're the ones who put you in they the ones who cause the stress. This is somebody who tried to bury you alive. Them and another friend, or a third party or whomever. They tried to hurt you, and now this person wants to heal. They want to set you free from this mental prison you're in. They feel like they have. See how he's holding the sword. They have the sword. They could cut everything away. In other words, I have the answers. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you would trust these answers. His sword is down. Swords down could mean a lie. Maybe this is why you're in the Eight of Swords. This person lied to you many a time. They hurt you with a lot of the things that they've done. So somebody is in a mental prison. The other person wants to heal and free this person from the mental prison by coming in with their version of the truth. They want to turn things around. But the Lovers is here in reverse. Y'all are not partners. You and this person are not in partnership. I'm imagining because it does look like to me with the Eight of Swords, somebody wants to talk, and Gemini is the sign of communication, and we got triple Gemini. So that's why I think somebody wants to talk. Somebody wants to talk and heal from this, and they want to even talk about y'all not being partners. But here's the thing. There is legacy wealth is on the table, and that's what makes somebody want to return. Somebody has 10 Pentacles. Whoever has this 10 of Pentacles, it's just like they feel like you have 10 Pentacles. You got legacy wealth. You have money stored up. And that makes somebody not want to close out the cycle. So basically, somebody's looking at what you got. Okay, the world here. So this is what's making this person want to talk, communicate, heal. But it's looking like somebody is choosing to be alone because they're more balanced alone. Okay, Temperance is Sagittarius, so somebody wants to heal, but here with the Hermit and the Temperance, somebody feels like I don't need anything. I have the Divine. I got my light team. I have wisdom. He's holding the snakes representing wisdom, shedding of the old skin. The light is literally on. This is protection. Somebody's protected. I got everything I need. I know how to alchemize. I feel balanced. I'm cool. I don't need nothing else. So somebody is out here single and they may have been like on some sort of spiritual journey, looking at things from a higher perspective and feeling very, very balanced. The Nine of Wands is in reverse. Now, with the Nine of Wands in reverse, this person, remember, I told you they want to talk to you. They want you to let your guard down. Okay, again, Sagittarius. Somebody needs you to let your wall down. Because they see you as their personal wish fulfillment to pour into their cup. Queen of Pentacles here in the upright. They know you take care of those you love. And somebody wants their personal wish fulfillment is for you to take care of them. So in order for you to take care of them, you have to let your guard down and y'all will have to balance things out, but you're choosing to stay balanced. Being alone makes you balanced. And it's funny that we be talking about this because, who was this that was saying Kimberly was talking about she's tired of being single? Well, we got somebody in the tarot who got somebody who want to come back to them for money. And this other person is wanting to stay single to maintain their balance and to maintain their peace. And the other person wants to come back to basically have you dote on them, care for them, give them gifts, treat them kindly. This is what they want to do. Interesting. So the Nine of Pentacles Nine of Cups is Pisces. The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. Nine of Wands, Sagittarius. Temperance, Sagittarius, Hermit, Virgo. Yeah, so this is somebody who wants to return because you got legacy wealth. They want to free you. Now, the way that they're trying to free you from the mental prison is basically to give you answers that you didn't even ask for. Hey, 5 Dimes. Okay, what's up, Louise, Harmony, Kane, Kenneth? Welcome. Curleen says she good. Oh, okay. I hope your chemo went well, Curleen. And may God speed on your healing. Hey, Nelson, Abraham, Luis Hernandez. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you being here. What's up, Amir Felton from Mexico? Okay. Beauty babies, did I get you and Daphne Rowe? I probably did, but don't remember. Okay. Welcome to the channel. What's up, Tam Creasy? Okay. And Minnie Moon, welcome. Okay, so this is what we've seen so far. Somebody does want to come back. They want to heal. They see you got a bag. They want to attach you. Same thing we always kind of get. People from the past are always doing a double take, looking over their shoulder and want to come back. Hangman here is in reverse. That's that Pisces with Sagittarius. Okay. Now, this means somebody is changing their perspective. Somebody wants to come towards you. They're very passionate about coming towards you. They see you in a different light. Somebody's mind has been expanded. Both of these Sagittarius and Pisces is ruled by Jupiter. So I'm seeing expansion here. Somebody wants to expand their point of view and how they feel very passionate about what? A brand new start. Somebody wants to start over with you. Aries energy here with the Fool. Somebody wants a passionate new beginning with you. They're seeing things differently. They're seeing you as the star. This is somebody who sees you as hope. Your star is outshining everybody else. And they're hoping that y'all can get back together. They feel like you are definitely... she's pouring water on her crown or on her, and she's pouring water on the earth. So it's like you have cleansed mind, body, and soul. Looks like you may have gone through some sort of transformation, and somebody's seeing you in a very positive light. And so they want a new start. But it looks like it's a no-go for you, baby. I don't think you want a new start with this person. You don't want to birth nothing new with them. Now, this person wants to birth something new with you, but it looks like you want to change directions. Like you're no longer as passionate about this person. So while they're seeing hope, I'm getting somebody else who's fire, their flame. This is a lizard that's regenerative power. Somebody is not wanting to regenerate. Somebody does not want to redo this. They want to go in another direction. So let's talk about it. How you doing, Tony Wilson? I know that's right. Hey, beautiful entertainment. Y'all are funny. What's up, True Beauty? Y'all talking about some, I hope they leave me alone. I am not interested. Okay. Y'all not interested. Y'all don't want to talk. What's up, Tony, Ruby, Lopez, Daniel, Yo, welcome. Carmilla. Carmella, how you doing, baby? Yeah, somebody is having a fit. Let's talk about this hangman. Hangman, please, in reverse. Hangman in reverse is being clarified by the 8 of Swords in the upright, the 5 of Wands is in the upright, and the Hermit. Didn't I tell you somebody's perspective has changed? This right here is in the mental prison and lots of chaos, confusion, and competition. And somebody's like, I ain't got to be in no competition. I ain't got to be nobody fighting over dang-a-lang or vagina. Because you know what? I'll just be single. I got God. I'm cool. I got my light team. See the light team, the stars. I'm cool. I'm regenerating. I'm gaining in wisdom. I'm shedding my old skin. I'm letting go of things that don't serve me. I'm cool. Because where there's no, as they say, where there's no wood, there's no fire. There ain't no wood, ain't nothing to burn. So if I avoid this, then I don't have to be a part of confusion, chaos, and confusion. I don't have to be a part of it. I don't need to be a part of confusion and chaos. I don't need to be in a mental prison. And I don't need this person coming and giving me answers or possible lies, because the sword is down. That's just going to put me further in a mental prison when I could just choose to be alone. So we got the Hermit here with the Virgo is the Hermit. The 5 of Wands is Leo. And then we have the 8 of Swords, Aquarius. All right. Hey, Teresa. So somebody's like, why do I need to be in a mental prison? And I get it. Why would you need to be in a mental prison? I mean, you over here single and sexy. What's up, Sherry? And Christina Serotonin. How you doing? Okay. So this is somebody who wants to come towards you with a great deal of passion. They might find you sexy. They might even want to have sex with you with this Knight of Wands, but they coming in hot. What's the Knight of Wands? Somebody want to come in hot and ready, like a like a Little Caesar's pizza. They coming in hot and ready. Oh, look, that flipped out on before I was even ready. Okay, taking it. So we got the Queen of Cups here in the upright, the Four of Swords in the upright, and the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Let's talk about this. Somebody feels like they're ready to put the final nail in the coffin and basically put something behind y'all. So they want to end something. But I'm not getting in things with you. They want to put this stuff behind y'all. They like bury it. I want to be a hunter. Let that go. This is somebody who wants to let stuff go because they feel like the wheel is turning in your favor. And with the Queen of Cups, you're somebody very loving and kind. So they will believe that one of the things that they want to bury and let go is obviously hurting you. This is somebody who basically, it seems like they're trying to like sweep everything in the world and have a brand new beginning. Somebody sees you as very sweet and kind, and you definitely have the wheel turning in your favor at this time. And this is what they see. Okay. Collective is the wheel is turning in their favor, and you're very, very sweet. So somebody wants to come in. They want a brand new start. Okay. Let's talk about that Aries energy. Queen of Cups was Pisces. Four of Swords was Libra. And the Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. Let's talk about the Fool. Y'all come on in and say hello. Double tap. Hey, Sherry. You say is Neo talking to you? Hey, Ethan. God's messenger of peace. Tam Crazy riding from the 8 and Darlene. So we got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, 7 of Cups in the upright. And the 4 of Cups is in reverse. Somebody, I told you, somebody wants a new start. This is somebody. Oh, excuse me. That's the 6 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. 7 of Cups in the upright. 3 of Pentacles is in the upright. Somebody wants a new start, even though they gave you a lot of hate, pain, and despair. This is somebody who's been knowing you for a long time. What's up, Miss Jones? And Miniver Brooks. How you doing? So somebody here you've been knowing for a long time, 5 years or longer. From some of y'all, it could have been childhood. And this person has basically given you a lot of hate, pain, and despair. Now, this person wants a brand new start. But you, I don't think you want this new start because the 3 of Pentacles is in reverse with the 7 of Cups. I don't think that you want to be a part of a third party situation where somebody has multiple options because that's hate, pain, and despair. So why, they'd be like jumping off a cliff for what? See how he's hanging on to the cliff? Like, why do I need to jump off the cliff and take a leap into the unknown when I know I don't want to be a part of a third party? I don't want to be one of your many options. You're just going to give me hate, pain, and despair. You're not going to pour into me. You're not going to give to me with loving kindness. If anything, you're going to take from me. So somebody's questioning this person want to have this new beginning. The star is here. Somebody is seeing that person as the star. 3 of Pentacles, I told you, was Capricorn. 7 of Cups is Scorpio. And the 6 of Cups also Scorpio. Hey, Sandra and M. Holly. Let's talk about the star. Let's see what you got for the star. Thank you. We have the sun in the upright, the world in reverse, 10 of Swords. This person, listen, the sun is illuminating 2 things. One, that this person wants to come back because they think that they'll be happy. But two, the sun is also illuminating that this is somebody who plotted to bury you, to give you endings. This is somebody who wanted to close out all your cycles. Wow. But they are hoping to come back towards you for a new start. There it is, the world. The sun is illuminating. Somebody definitely wants to come back. They definitely want to talk about how they put 10 swords in your back. That is like imperative, is how they feel. Ace of Wands here is in reverse. Now they want to come back, but whoever you are, you don't want to go in the same direction. You feel very passionate that this needs to go. This needs to go. Shoshania, how you doing? Joanne Nevels. Now, I don't know if you're talking about sorcery because your person could be doing sorcery. I don't know if you calling me sorceress. I don't know what you're talking about. But I am peeping game, so I'm going to just give you a chance. What's up, Miss D. Jones? Let's talk about this Ace of Wands. Okay. Hey, Mary. Thank you for the floating heart. We got the Page of Pentacles in the upright, 10 of Pentacles in the upright, and the 8 of Wands is in reverse. Hey, Michelle Leah. Page of Pentacles here in the upright. This is somebody who feels like they're in poverty while you're over here sitting in legacy wealth. You are not as passionate about this person. You've changed directions. They feel like you're leaving them as a Page of Pentacles, going off to experience your 10 of Pentacles, and you're ghosting them, not talking to them. 8 of Wands in reverse. So they're like, okay, I see you not talking to me about this money. And they don't want to talk to you about them being broke. So I guess it's a win-win. How you doing? Let's ask D and Tony Wilson. 8 of Wands is Sagittarius. 10 of Pentacles, Virgo. Page of Pentacles, also Virgo. The Wheel of Fortune. Why am I saying the Wheel of Fortune? The World in reverse. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn. 7 of Cups in the upright. Is Scorpio. 6 of Cups is also Scorpio. The Sun is Leo. The 10 of Swords is Gemini. All right. And somebody sees you as a Queen of Cups. Somebody very loving and kind. So this is what they want to do. Somebody is in a mental prison over you being alone. They don't like this. That's what I'm getting. Somebody's all in their head in some form of mental prison because you're choosing to be a hermit. They feel like even though you're a hermit, you're still a good person. The wheel is turning in your favor, but you don't want to work with them. Now, we know the reason why you don't want to work with them is because this person was treating you like you was one of many options, and they was out here cheating on you with the 4 of Cups here. I think what's this? 6 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse, which is Scorpio. Ace of Swords. Somebody wants to come back towards you, but they're expecting victory and success if y'all were to get together. Hey, Stephanie Hardwick. I know that's right. Danielle Zayadin, welcome. Sherry Gonzalez, Stephanie Hardwick, M. Holly, Mary Miriam, Ola Jones. Thank y'all so much for the little Julie things and the hearts and stuff. I see y'all. And 2 girls said, you all please take a second and double tap your screen, please, and thank you. So yeah, somebody wants to come back to you. They want to come back and they want to reveal the truth. The Ace of Swords is here. The Ace of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So the truth is they're going to tell the truth. The truth is they want to come from a higher perspective. They want to come back. Somebody feels like, you've changed. They believe that y'all can have forward movement. Okay? Things between y'all could actually balance out. And y'all could actually have forward movement. What is the world? Seven of Wands is in the upright. The Knight of Swords is in the upright. See what I'm saying? Somebody want to come in and tell you the truth. They want to come back because they feel like the only thing that they're moving towards is a bunch of fighting, 7 of Wands, and this Knight of Swords. Like everything is going like to fighting. It's trippy, you know. See the world. Somebody, okay. This person wants to come back to you, but the truth is, if they were to come back with the world, it's like they coming back fighting. Fighting who? Let's talk about who they're fighting. I think they're fighting to be with you. But with the Knight of Swords here, this is somebody who feels like they kind of, like they rush to like defend something. What is this? What is this 7 of Wands? Please and thank you. Somebody feels like they stepped into their own trap. Like they was doing stuff behind your back, but they stepped in it. This is why they're left out of legacy wealth. And they feel like you're moving on to your 10 of Cups. So basically, you are in a good mood. This person is not. You are in a good mood. And I said they're not because they're not. This is somebody coming in. Look at this. Full of passion, not even thinking. Possibly leading to more fighting amongst, you know, y'all's group. But this is somebody who feels like y'all could, if they come back, they'll be successful. They'll have positive things happen to them. They'll be more balanced if they were to come back to you. This is why they want to come back. Even though before they didn't want to work with you, now they're looking at it like, come on, man, I could really work with this person. This is a skill, or this is, you know, some things are your deal breakers, and other things you can adapt to. Like, okay, it's not like the greatest, but I can adapt to that. The Knight of Swords is Aquarius. The 7 of Wands, Sagittarius. 7 of Wands is Leo. The Hierophant, that's the marriage card. Woo! What is going on? Somebody feels like they don't have all it takes to be in a marriage with you. They still mentally, they're not on your level to be in a committed relationship. That's what I see. Somebody is not, like, this is a whole new idea the way this person is moving. See the Hierophant here? And the Hierophant's holding a book. Like, he's wise just like the High Priestess. Somebody feels like with the Ace of Swords, they need to just remain single for a period of time. So, like, you know how, like, okay, you'll say, okay, this month we're not going to talk to anybody. Or if your person is somebody who is like heavy into outdoor activities and now it's time for y'all to start like doing stuff inside. This is how somebody feels. The Magician here is in reverse. That's Gemini. This is Gemini. This is somebody who wants to come back, but they don't feel like they have the intellect, or something is missing. The Pentacle, the Wand, the drive. This person's not very ambitious. I'm just reading the cards. They coming back, but they coming back like they're not ambitious. They feel like coming back like you're their only option. I wouldn't say that. Three of Cups here in the upright. Three of Swords in the upright. See what I'm saying? Page of Swords in the upright. Okay, so this is somebody who wants to come in and tell you the truth. This is a relationship that we thought might be over. The Magician here in reverse. That Gemini energy. So this is somebody who feels like like I said, they don't have what it takes to get married. They just don't. I don't think I have what it takes to be in a committed relationship. But with the Page of Swords here in the Chariot, this is them being left behind, and this is them as the Page of Swords, just standing here, doing nothing. Not looking for a bag, not looking for a check, not doing nothing. This is somebody who wants to heal from putting you in a third-party situation. So that 5 of Wands, this would be you fighting over all that person's middle piece. Everybody coming in. Ooh, 3 of Swords is in reverse. They want to heal. This is why they saying they want to come back, but ain't going to be no chaos and conflict. We got double threes. Some of y'all could be saying 333. You could have been born on the 3rd. 3 of Cups here is Cancer. Somebody feels like they rushed in and they're causing somebody to feel like they're going to be a part of celebrations that they may not be a part of. And they ain't got nothing to do with hard feelings. So they want to talk. They want to manifest. This is them wanting to reach out. They want to talk about the hurt, the pain, the stuff that you healed from. Because, see, you changed up. You changed directions. Like you're not even attracted to this person with the Ace of Wands. Okay. But yeah, your person is a Page of Pentacles. They do want to communicate because you got 10 Pentacles here. They want to be friends. They want to rush back towards being friends. But this is somebody who, what's that, 8 of Wands? It's almost like they kind of isolated you and put you in a one-sided situation. How you doing, Tyrone Turner? Hey, Kenyatta. How you doing? Welcome back. Miriam, how are you? T is Tree. Y'all don't want y'all person back? What's up, Divinal Empora? Welcome to the channel. You dig the print? That's a High Priestess, Divina. What's up, Miss D Jones? M Holly, I think I already got y'all. Kind Times with I'm Positivity. Welcome to the channel. You said poor pitiful thing. Y'all terrible. What's up, Yasmin and Serial Manifester? Some of y'all are hilarious. Yasmin Mitchell, Mind Strong, Wisdom Youth. How y'all doing? Danielle, I think I already got you, and Joey JoJo Shabba-Dabba-Doo. Stephanie Rayburn. Did I get you? If I didn't, hey. And I got a Stephanie Hardwick. Uh-oh. All right, going back to the bottom. What's up, PC? So y'all don't want y'all people back. Well, child, somebody want to come back. Cause see, they won't come back. But see, like I said, what card was originally out here? Hold on, y'all. I hate this. I picked up the card. I don't know. What was this? It was one card where they wanted to come back. Did I accidentally pick it up? No, it was this one, Ace of Wands. I'm like, I know I ain't tripping. Yeah. This person don't really have any money compared to you. You have the 10 of Pentacles. That's what I was talking about. And then y'all are not talking. Somebody feels like they was quick to like end some sort of friendship or go towards, somebody wants to move towards a friendship, but y'all not talking. Hey, Mary Green. So the 3 of Cups was Cancer. That Knight of Wands was Aquarius. 8 of Wands, Sagittarius, and the 10 of Pentacles was Virgo. We got Justice here in the upright, that's Libra. The Tower in the upright, that's Scorpio. The 2 of Cups is Cancer. Ooh, the Ace of Cups in the upright. 5 of Cups is in the upright. The Ace of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then the 5 of Cups is Scorpio. And then we got the King of Swords, Libra. All right. Let's talk for a minute. Now, this person wants to come into a marriage with you, but they did everything but hold the line. This is somebody who is currently reaping what they sow. I would not be surprised if they're going through a bout of karma. So they want to marry you. They want to come in and tell you the truth after doing you wrong. Now, they know that if they tell you what they've been on to, you're going to have a tower. You're going to have a tower because you're going to feel like this is not right. The Magician is in reverse. this is somebody who is not like, you know, the magician is communication. So somebody could have, like I said, the gift of gab, but they don't feel like they have what it takes to reach their goals. Hence the tower. Yeah, somebody, they want to talk about love, but and give love, but I don't think this person know how to move in love. So like they have the bright idea that they want to talk about the Two of Cups. They want to have love. They want to pour it out in overflow. They really do want to pour it out in overflow, but they will have to heal. But here's the problem with that. King of Swords is here. This is somebody who's already feeling guilty for being able to be assertive. Now, how was this person assertive? And well, they was in their ego for sure. But they're in regret. I think they're in regret because they don't get a seat at somebody's table. So that's regret and mourning. Oh, I forgot about this. Somebody's regretting not being your friend. Somebody left you out here to drown. Look at the little man. You see him by my finger. He drowned and he turned his head like, "Ooh, I don't even hear nothing." You hear that? Must be the wind. Must be the wind. Somebody is out here having a whole breakdown. Five of Cups. They're in mourning. They're in regret, and they gotta pretend like they didn't see you being hurt. King of Swords. King of Swords here in the upright is Libra energy. This is about having balanced scales. This is about being really good at some field of study. You're able to look at things from a higher level of consciousness. You're able to tell the truth. Now, this person is currently crying over spilled milk. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. Ooh, that's bad. Death here upright with the Three of Wands in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. And the Six of Wands is in the upright. Okay. I feel like I'm missing a card. I think that's how it's supposed to go. Okay, Death, Scorpio. And then we got the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn. Somebody wants to end something. What do they want to end? Juggling, struggle. Somebody tired of being struggle. I'm tired. I'm tired of my finances being up one minute and down the next. Somebody is ready to put an end to that. With their money being up and down. Now, this person, the Emperor, is in reverse. They see you as somebody very abundant. Your pentacles are growing exponentially. You got lots and lots of money. You are the Emperor. But this is somebody who feels like they had to drop their position on love. They had to. And this is one of the things that they want to talk to you about, is that I need to drop my position on love. And let me tell you why. Now, I'm not saying that they want to tell you something negative, but they feel like they do need to, switch it up a little bit. This is somebody who is watching you have victory and success and overflow. You look completely healed. You don't even look like you are strong and like you defend yourself, but it's basically like, y'all doing so good, collective. Listen, you got blessings and overflow. You got people putting you up on a pedestal. You're getting accolades. This is the power with the sun and the star. Okay? And then it's like telling me lots of things show that you're healing, but maybe you're not. Maybe you're not done healing with the Six of Wands. But the victory is still here despite this person dropping their position. This is somebody who is trying to look at things from a higher perspective. Let me get one more for the King of Swords. Clarify. King of Swords, please. I don't think I like your person. King of Swords here. This is somebody who is supposed to be able to like transform and look at something very logically. This is somebody, it says King of Swords here with the Four of Wands. Somebody's bright idea was to break up. And now y'all are, no place to stay. There's no stability here. Yeah, this is somebody who probably married for money or married for material gain. But with this King of Swords, and that's the truth. But see, this King of Swords, he makes head over heart decisions, but like even his face, it's like he wears a poker face. He looks very interested. Disinterested. Hey, Sonya Blade and Shamika Jackson. How you doing? And Tamal, welcome. Did I miss anybody else? Hey! I got you, Miss MD Jones. 5 dimes. I think I already got you, baby. Okay, going back to the bottom. So, from their perspective, without you, they're unstable, and you're over here having victory. Now, they want to fix this, but they want to put an end to being juggled. Who wants to put an end to it? You do. Your light bulb then came on. This is not it. This ain't it. Have you ever walked into a store and was like, this ain't even it. This ain't even it. Let me get out of here. I don't need to buy nothing in here. Hey, Shannon. They feel like when they stepped away from you to cheat, they did themselves a great disservice because there's death. And then if you really look at the King of Pentacles here, somebody feels like they put an end to being provided for because they wanted you to give to them. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. But you're not going to be able to give to them because this person dropped a position. Emperor, Aries. This is somebody who just dropped their position. Now, why is that important? Because if somebody drops a position, chaos ensues. Lots of it. And we've seen it earlier. When I was first started reading, it was talking about somebody wants to put extra pressure on moving and doing certain things. I see, Spirit. It was real light. But anyway, that's what they want to do. Emperor is here in reverse. Because it's like they want the love, but they moved irresponsible. Emperor is Aries. 2 of Cups is Cancer. 6 of Pentacles is Taurus. And the 2 of Pentacles is Capricorn. King of Pentacles, Taurus. So there's a lot of earth energy because somebody wants money. You can see it. They want money and they have to end certain things with certain people if they want money. And they want you to give to them. See, that's the 6 of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants you to give to them and their friends. The beggars. But you don't want to, which is irresponsible of you, but you need to do this because you need to heal from, this past person. This is the 6 of Wands here in the upright. That's Leo. Dang. 10 of Cups, High Priestess. Let me tell you something. 10 of Cups is Pisces. The High Priestess is Taurus. This is somebody who wants to come towards you because you are being put up on a pedestal and they want to remind you that they are your happily ever after. In other words, if your person was slow about claiming you because all these other people want you now, or the possibility of you being single, sexy, and successful is on the table, now somebody wants to have victory with you. Now they want to see you as their happily ever after. Which is crazy because here with the High Priestess coming out with this 10 of Cups, I don't think you've ever got the memo that this person like you like that. With the High Priestess, because she's the keeper of secrets. Somebody secretly was trying to act like you they happily ever after. That's crazy. High Priestess is Taurus. 6 of Wands, Leo. Aries is the Emperor. 6 of Pentacles is Taurus. King of Pentacles is also Taurus. This is interesting. So it's like they turn on you. turn on somebody like this, but I guess to each his own. We have the Moon in the upright. Queen of Wands is in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Ooh. Page of Wands is in reverse. What's this? The Lovers here is in the upright. Oh, wait. What's the Lovers or Judgment? Dang, I gotta put it back because I don't know if how it fell. Okay. What am I doing? The Moon, Pisces, the Queen of Wands is in reverse. Okay, somebody was keeping it a secret. Somebody feels like somebody kept a secret. The Moon here with the Queen of Wands in reverse. What's the Queen of Wands in reverse? This is somebody who wants to come towards you. They want to work with you. Knight of Cups. Because, see, their money is growing real slow. So here with that Knight of Cups, see the empty cup on the Nine of Cups? That's a big old thing right here. Somebody's like, well, I'll just drink from that. Now, I know that sounds weird when I say drink from that. I mean it like your inner self, that voice inside your head to say, this is me. Yeah. They want to work, but it's taking so long for the money to grow. So they feel like in the meantime, in between time, Knight of Cups here is in reverse. And the Knight of Cups is Scorpio. Okay, and it's in reverse. This is not somebody who wants to be your knight in shining armor. They don't want to rescue. And with that High Priestess being here, somebody's keeping a secret. Yeah, I'm keeping a secret that I see you as my happily ever after. I'm keeping a secret that I really want to grow a relationship with you. Oh, well. Moving on. Queen of Wands was Sagittarius. Yeah, this person feels like they can't get nothing off the ground. Nothing. They can't get nothing off the ground. Only thing that they feel like they're allowed to do is work. Nine of Cups. It's Cancer. The Eight of Pentacles. So, yeah, okay. So this person feels, they don't feel that confident that they can get things to like slow down here with the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who really desperately wants to work with you, but they're not sure how, exactly, like I said, how to get stuff off the ground. They do see you're getting a lot of attention, lots of accolades being put up on a pedestal with all these people that are giving you money. I need one more card, please. This is somebody who feels like you're having victory and success, like you're not, like you've never been stressed out. This is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is Gemini. And so this person with the Nine of Swords in reverse, this is somebody who wants to get rid of the ghouls, the goblins, the things that go bump in the night. Somebody's ready to let something go. With the Nine of Swords, somebody's ready to let go of stress, pain, somebody doing too much. Yeah. Now, I ain't saying they're going to make it because their sword is down, but for right now, that's what's making them make it. The Knight of Cups here is in reverse. That's Scorpio. And they're the first one to drink out of that chalice. You have a high boundary here with the Nine of Wands, Virgo. This is the Seven of Pentacles. This is hard work. This is hard, tedious work where you got to pay attention. You got to be present. Yeah, this is somebody who wants to get things back under control. Leo. They want to get back under control. They want a seat at your table. Somebody wants to be there for the victory. Because they, in their mind, when you're happy, and if they were there for the victory, you're going to go in your wallet and you're going to spend. You're going to run a bag up. And so they're trying to get a hold of you while they think that they can. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, though. You don't want to take care of this person. That's what they don't see. But right now they're in their ego. You've had enough. You're walking away. I think that's just what, one chicken thigh left in there? Yeah. Somebody feels like, I'm not giving to a situation because they was in their ego. Somebody was in their ego heavy. With the Knight of Cups and the Five of Swords on top of it. Yeah, this is somebody who is not being nobody's knight in shining armor. Basically self-focused. Meeting somebody else that's self-focused. But you did walk away from this person. Maybe not because you wanted to, but because you had to. Well, now this person feels like because of their ego and want to win at all costs, that they have blocked themselves from being the Empress. They also feel like they blocked themselves from a lot of money. They feel like, because like they feel like you slowed everything down. You didn't. You didn't slow everything down. King of Wands is in the upright. Lovers, Gemini. Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn. Excuse me, not Pentacles. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Ace of Pentacles, that's what that is. The Lovers is Gemini. The King of Wands is Leo. Empress, Taurus, and the Five of Swords is Aquarius. In order for you to get free, here with the 807, somebody that was in their ego needs to release the devil. They do. They need to release the devil, release all toxic behavior. But they're at a crossroad because there's an Empress that feels like she has to protect herself. Protect your emotions, have your wall ready, all that. Two of Wands. This is somebody who does not want to make solid plans with you because they are a King of Wands. This is somebody who's fine, sexy, smell good, all this. And this is who they self-sabotage. The good guy or woman. King of Wands is Leo. But now they do want to come out the cold, but I'm telling you, it's only for money. Yeah, there it is. Look, Ace of Pentacles. It's only for money. So somebody wants to come out of the cold, literally, because they see that good luck is here. Good luck is here. Five of Pentacles, that's good luck to me. Coming out the cold. The Five of Pentacles is Taurus. The King of Wands is Leo. The Two of Swords, Libra. The Devil, Capricorn. Ace of Pentacles, I told you it was Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So somebody wants to release toxic behaviors, but the truth of the matter is, I don't think you care about nothing they offer you because it looks like you pouring out every cup. Them cups is empty and you on your way to emptying your fourth cup. I think somebody about to be closed off, dropped. Somebody about to be closed off and you're going to drop their any demonic attachments they have with the devil in reverse. You're going to let it go. Interesting. You said winter coming all over for them. Hey, database. You said won't realize anything yet. You still playing. Hey, El Jador. Nyla Anderson, how you doing? Database. Excuse me. What is going on with you? Oh, you always come in here. How you doing, database? Oh, you've been gone for a long time. Hey, hey, database. I ain't seen you in a minute. You said, fate, where does it lead you? What you doing? Is it funny? When realizing you still playing. Okay, I see you. Hey, welcome back. It's been a minute since you've been here. Hey, Yolanda. How you doing? Did I miss anybody else? Tuesday, Sherlon, Shervana. Hey, babies. I think I'm all caught up for the most part. If you didn't say hello, please come in and say hey. Hey, Lee Patty. Karma Real. Hey, Karma Real. Okay. Is it, at a door, Polk. How are you, Adador? Welcome. So listen, somebody want to offer you a cup, but you're going to pour it out. Whatever they got to offer, somebody don't want it. You're protecting yourself. You're guarding yourself. You're guarding yourself. You're guarding what you're growing. See how her hand's in her stomach. That Empress could be, now I don't think you're pregnant, but you could be. But I think more y'all just basically have money babies more than anything. And so it's like you don't want to be with this person, even if they were to, like, they say that they released the devil. But I don't think you would trust this with the Four of Cups. And this is why it's like, you know how sometimes people can offer you something, but you feel like strings are attached. Because see, this is somebody who was in their ego at one time. But now they're going to come to you and say that the devil in reverse. Well, hold on. How are you going to release anything when you never really gave me nothing of significance? This is why you're pouring out the cup. They never gave you nothing of significance. They always showed up as a Page of Cups. A Page of Cups is somebody who, it's like infatuation. It don't really have no depth to it. Could be even somebody, to me, I even see my Page of Cups as somebody who was like real petty. You see what I'm saying? They're over here playing around instead of doing the work. So you're closed off from anything they're offering you. You feel like you have to protect yourself. And yeah, but this person feels like, well, if you're a leader and you are a natural born leader, they don't have a future without you in it. So they need you to release money. I don't have no type of future unless you let me be a part of this. Two of Wands is Aries. Was this behind? I didn't know this was behind. Yeah, somebody don't see a future. What? I don't know. I did not know this was behind this. Okay, even though you're a leader, you don't see a future where you're partners with this person. They want you to release money. I don't foresee you doing that. Even though you're very kind, I don't see this balancing out. I just don't. Temperance angel is in reverse. The King of Cups is in the upright. The King of Cups is even pouring out his cup. See how he pouring the cup out? What is going on? So your person, you don't trust what they're offering. So it's like they need to release toxic behaviors. They need to release being drinking, drugs, sex, all of that, the norm. You don't want whatever they're offering. You're going to pour it out. They want to reverse the ending. Hence, death there with the Four of Pentacles. They want to reverse this ending financially. King of Cups. This is somebody who is a wise counselor. But so they don't want to be, they want to come out the cold. They want to come out the cold. This is somebody who wants to be seen as loving and kind, but they're really out of balance because they don't have no money. They're also out of balance because somebody don't want to give no more money. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Six of Swords in the upright. Judgment is in the upright. Queen of Swords is in the upright. Ooh, I like it. What is this? This is the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Nine of Cups is in reverse, and the Seven of Swords is in reverse. Okay, here with the Knight of Pentacles, you don't want nothing they offering. That's why you're pouring it out. This is Taurus, by the way. This person wants to come in and make you an offer, and some of y'all don't even want it. Look at you. That's why you're pouring it out. Yeah, you want to come over here with me. You want to, ask me some questions and face-to-face this. But the truth of the matter is, you really just want to move towards peace. I don't think that some of y'all want it to be this elaborate, but those are fields that are just now starting to grow in the background. So somebody is like, they want to make you an offer, but I don't think you really want nothing this person has to offer. Only thing you care about is moving towards peace. You just want to move towards peace. Now, this person may want to revisit a situation, but to you, it's like they want to revisit a situation involving some money. Here with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, that's Capricorn, and Judgment is Libra. So somebody wants to talk to you about, okay, you're a leader. I know you don't feel like you see a future with me, but things between me, you are definitely moving slow. And I do see you as a leader that I could possibly work with in the future. But see, you would have to let something go. What do you need to let go? Not besides money. They do want you to release money, but I think they need you to release something else. Judgment here is in reverse. This is Libra energy. Somebody's you don't want to resurrect the relationship. You don't want to get back. See how the baby is being resurrected out the tomb. You think somebody whatever they selling, you ain't buying. Outward judgment in reverse. Basically, somebody reaping what they sow, and they don't like it. I get it. You on the outside looking in. You see a group high, and you don't know what's going on because you over here Miss Independent. Over here, single lady. All the single ladies. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Single ladies, single, sexy, and successful. Even if you're a man, you're in the 9 of Pentacles. And it's like, you don't want to resurrect this relationship. You don't want to release money to this person. But see, this person needs you to relieve burdens off their back. They need it. 10 of Wands. This is somebody who needs your help to get burdens off their back. This is their personal wish fulfillment. Is for you to do that with the 9 of Cups. It's in reverse. And the 7 of Swords. This is somebody who thought they was getting away with something. But notice how he's walking into the circle. They ain't getting away with nothing. So they basically are saying that you would have to release quite a bit. You would have to release being in the 10 of Pentacles. You would have to release being in the 7 of Swords. Like, okay, if somebody did incarcerate you for something, you got to let that go. If they tricked you, betrayed you, did that, you got to let that go. You would be basically, their personal fulfillment is basically for you to let go of everything. But I'm going to be honest with you. The only way you're going to maintain your peace is to not go back. Because, see, their personal wish fulfillment is for you to relieve burdens. They're going to apologize for doing it. But, see, now you're the one over here by yourself. With the Temperance angel, only when you really need them. All right, moving on. Let's get into the wisdom of the oracle. How y'all doing? Thank you for the floating heart, Tanya. How you doing? You said if you don't have anything to say, it's better for you to keep you quiet. You are useless and idiotic. Who you talking to? Your person? Hey, Jeremy. What's up, Jamite? I believe you talking to your person. We're going to direct it to your person. Okay. What's up, Enlightened Prophet? You can't deal with codependent karmics. Well, they very codependent. They've been very codependent for a while now. Hey, Star Kid. Jerry Burks, I see you. Welcome, baby. Yeah, you talking to your lady. They will be dismissed. I'm here for no favor or for the evil. I know that's right. Hey, Loving Jesus Daily. I ain't seen you in forever long. Welcome back. Delphine, welcome back, boo. John Dillon, hey, boo. Okay. I don't know what is going on. Wind a turn bull. Winner turn a bull. Wind. Is that your name? Winner turn bull. What kind of name is this? What's up, Les Yap and Tanya Kelly? It's my life. Joshua Williams, Ashley Hudson, Shamik Slaughter. Okay, and I already got Algidor. I'm going back towards the bottom. Ooh. Hey, David. Hey, JP the God. Hey, boo. Thank you. I used to wear them for fun. Now I feel like I only wear them to cover up my scar from my accident. What's up, DJ? Kitty? You like and you subscribe? Well, thank you, baby. The rest of y'all who are in here, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe. Hey, Frank Kennedy. Alicia Nan Mohati. April 28th. April 20th is your birthday. Okay. Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective from the this is called the wisdom of the oracle. Somebody wants to rejuvenate, reincarnation. Somebody want to redo. Can we just start over? Somebody wants to start over, okay? They want to get a leg up. Can we just, burn up the past and let's just regrow? Let's just start over. How you going? This is like somebody want a magic eraser and just shh. We just gonna start. Alicia Land and Frank Kennedy, how you doing? I'm not taking personal questions though, sweetie. And Elaine, yeah, I'm not taking personal questions right now. It's like 3 y'all asking. If you need a personal reading, they are available. You just send me an email and I will set it up for you. Hey Nia DeRiggs. Okay, somebody wants you to give them a little help, a little boost up. See, a little leg up. See how this polar bear is climbing up the mama? So it's almost like, can I be honest with you? It's almost like somebody sees you as a parent. And so whenever they get endings, they just run to you and you give them a little boost, a little help. That's how they want you to just give them a little boost. What's up, Sugar Sweet and $5? And I don't think you really into like, your person treating you like a secondary parent. Okay, clarify, imagine. It's almost like somebody wants to hold on to you here with imagine. See how this child is holding like a fishing net to the moon. Somebody wishes they could always have something that connects them to you. So like pull you back. You see what I'm saying? Like think about when you buy a balloon and if you don't have one of them weights, it could go off. Somebody basically wants to tie themselves to you so they can pull you along. That's what they want to do. Chop wood. I'm going to be honest with you. Somebody needs, they're afraid of doing the work. That's what it is. They're afraid to do the work for a new life. That's the biggest problem right here. Chop wood is, you got to get to, listen, when you getting ready to come to an ending, you have a choice. You could do the work or you going to sit there. That broom ain't going to pick itself up. Chop wood means getting to work. It's time to get to work. When you see yourself facing endings, it's time to get to work. But see, instead of getting to work, they want a leg up. So instead of picking up the broom and doing the work necessary, brushing out the things that no longer serve them, cleaning their life up, getting their mental together, balancing their money, stop buying alcohol and drugs, because right now, even though you're going through something, this is not the time to be getting high because you can't afford it. Get your life together. Clean your life up. But instead of cleaning their life up, they basically just want to hold on to you and use you. That's it. I'm just going, I don't need to do the work. I'm going to just climb up on collective. All I need is collective to put me up on a pedestal. That's all I need. See, look, a little lazy out here looking like they just woke up. Oh, I just woke up. Oh, thank you for putting me up on a pedestal. Thank you for letting me be, taking care of everything. Like, I just got to stay home all day. I'm just, what a life. It's a hard knock life for you. It's a hard knock life for you. Not for me, for you. Because they over here stretching like they've been asleep all damn day. Child, please, you need to get out of here. Somebody need to get to work if they want a new life. You want to be put up on those pedestals, and sometimes you got to do the damn work to be put on the pedestal. What's up, Boo Boo Bear Martin Simpson? And Tia's Tree and Chauncey? How you doing? Jeanette Capers, welcome. Sherline, Shervana, I'm serious. It's a hard knock life out here. And so when things get hard, collective, one of the things that Spirit has definitely been driving home is that you got to hold and maintain. You got to do the work. If you want it, yes, they want to be a mooch. And this is the thing that everybody has to realize. We're all adults. And if you are an able-bodied adult, it is your personal responsibility to figure out your situation, to come up with a solution to your problem. And their solution cannot be, well, you know what? I'm going to just go hustle this new man or woman, or I'm going to go hustle my past person, and I'm going to use them as a leg up to get some money. Listen, and men and women do it. I have had women in my comments. I'm broke. I need a man. And I'll just be like, you want a man just to pay your bills? I wasn't raised like that. I'm not gonna lie. It amazes me that my daddy made me the way that he he raised me. I remember telling my dad, I think I was about 15 or 16, and he was making me watch him do, like, he made me watch him change the oil in the car, change tires, paint. He used to always have me watching him fixing stuff, and he was hard on me for, like, and I'm the oldest. I'm a daughter. I'm the oldest, and of three, and I have a brother and a sister, and being the oldest, my parents were really hard on me. Including, like, my parents ended up divorcing, and I have a stepmom, and my parents were just really hard on me, but my dad especially used to treat me. You know how some people say, like, they have those girl dads that are like they like baby their girls? Absolutely not. My dad prepared me for life. He was like, you're gonna learn how to do stuff, and you're gonna learn how to fix things. And I used to be like, why you always got me doing this stuff? You could treat me like I'm a boy, I'm a girl. I used to want to be but it actually shaped me to who I am today, because I'm a jack of all trades. I am not afraid. No matter, I look feminine, but don't get it twisted. I will, if something, let a toilet in this house break, I am the one who will snake the toilet. I am the one who will take pipes apart. I am the one who will lay a floor. I am the one who will take the tire off and put a new one on. I will get my hands dirty. I will do the dirtiest of the jobs in this house, and I will put it back together again. I'm not afraid of work. And so some people are not raised like that. Some people are just used to somebody giving it to them. Whereas my parents prepared me for, if you don't have a man, what you gonna do? You got two choices. Either you're gonna pay somebody to do it, or which will cost you, or you can learn how to do it. I don't know how. I don't understand it. I do see it. I get it. Some people call it being super feminine, but I look at it as just, you just a little lazy. You just afraid to try new things. Now, don't get me wrong. If you got a man, all the more. If I had a man, I would love for him to do some stuff like that. But I just have always taken responsibility for my life. If I created the bill, it's my job. These are my kids. If don't nobody want to watch them, and I remember telling myself that every time I got ready to have a new baby. I remember, I don't live near family. If don't nobody want to watch them, this is my job. And my husband's family, before he passed away, they were in the state that I'm in, and there would be times they didn't want to watch the kids. These are my kids. Then I have to watch them. It's my job to figure out what I'm going to do with them. Pay a babysitter, watch them myself, or take them with me. You got to figure it out. Some people just always want to step on somebody to get their leg up to have that new life. And I'm the type who will be like, instead of wasting time begging, I be done moved you out the way and got to work. And by the time you think I'm going to come ask you, I have tripled the amount of money that I would have asked you for anyway, because I have went ahead and just got started. You're wasting time to me doing all this begging and pleading and can you help me and trying to manipulate. Like, child, I be done made the money like that. I'm telling you, tripled it. Tripled what I would have asked you for. And that's not like a dig to any of y'all who want to use men or women, but I know men who use women. I have met some very lazy people in my life who didn't want to work. I just don't want to work. I just want to be on government assistance. I will never forget somebody I know ended up getting on disability. And I said, "Ooh, how do you feel about that?" I said, disability really doesn't pay that much. And I know, because despite all the stuff that I like to do, I have a nerve condition that affects, I have it bilateral. I've had 2 brain surgeries. Did y'all know that? 2 brain surgery. And this kind of goes with the reading. So just, so the fact that I've had these 2 brain surgeries, I could have got disability, but disability doesn't pay that much. I'm not trying to, I want to live a nice life. I'm going to do it. So I got into prayer. I got to calling things as though they were. I'm healed. I'm blessed. Thank you, God, for my healthy body. I'm able body. I'm going to get up and I'm going to keep it pushing. But my nerve condition that I have bilateral, It's so painful and it affects my brain and stuff that I could have really just stopped. But by God's grace, I'm talking to you and I'm doing everything else I need to do. I don't wait. Life is short. You could spend it begging, pleading, waiting on somebody to offer you a seat at a table or open a door for you. Or you can say, to hell with this, pick up the toolbox, YouTube a video on how to do it if you don't know how, and get to work and build your own table or build your own door and walk through it and look at somebody and go, child, please, by the time you would have got here, it's already been done. And just keep it pushing. Some people call it being hyper independent. I don't really look at it that way. I just look at it as reality. If you don't have another person to depend on, what you gonna do? And Spirit keeps saying this. Yesterday, they said it today. And even when I put I sent y'all that post today, I saw and that post was an old reading of mine. And it was a really good reading. And it was talking about you have not been forgotten or denied. God will always be in your corner to give you the strength, the endurance, and the fortitude. If you don't know how to do something, God will help you to understand it. So when you watch something, if you don't understand, God, help me to understand this. So, because I need to do this myself, God will help you. I had broke my lawnmower last year, right at the end of the season. Y'all remember when I told you that? And I had to hire somebody to cut my grass for the last cut. And I was getting ready to spend $600 buying a new lawnmower. And I had to, because a rock hit it, did something. I had to take it apart. I couldn't get it apart. I prayed and I said, listen, I really don't want to spend this money. I need to fix this. Can you help me? Took me maybe, and I called my dad. He was trying to walk me through it. I looked at it. I kept looking at it. I prayed about it. I walked away. I came back. I fixed the lawnmower and I've been cutting grass ever since. Save myself $600. You cannot be afraid to try, y'all. So that is the point of this. Somebody needs to get to work. You can have a new life. Or you can sit here and keep trying to ask people to baby you through it. And this is what somebody is doing. How you doing, self-made mystic? I know that's right. I know that's right. Hey, Patricia. Yes. You said you turned 74. Happy birthday, Patricia Bilbrey. Welcome to the channel. And look at you, working on 12-hour shifts. Being a nurse ain't no joke, baby. Them 12-hour shifts ain't no joke. Hey, GMA. You said, I know that's right. Chersey, Stephen DeMarco, Charles Shepard. Okay. Nyla Anderson, Tasha McClark. Okay. Welcome. Did I miss anybody? Deadly Fate. Hey, boo. You back. Welcome back. Shervana, I got you, sweet pea, already. Tiffany Pierce, did I get you? I can't remember. I think I did, but if I didn't, welcome. Jennifer, how are you, baby? Now, I'm not trying to tell you a woman to not need a man. If you got a man who is willing to help you, by all means, accept their help. Even in men, if you got a woman who can support you, don't let that intimidate you. Because in my mind, y'all can be a power couple. One of my best relationships, and I was just thinking about this the other day. I was dating this guy. I was just too young to recognize what kind of man he was. But my best relationship, he was very spiritual. He never came at me sideways. We did a lot together. We would fix things together. We would cook together. All of our dates, we was just doing, it was active. His parents owned like a daycare and he needed to go do some work down there. Tasha, you want to ride with me to this daycare? Yeah. His parents had $1 million daycare that had like all grade levels. We went, we fixed stuff. We was putting stuff together, like getting the vans and things together. Like I had so much fun in that relationship because that's my type of person. Even when my husband was living, he was out there doing yard work. Okay, you cut the grass, I'm an edge. I'll plant some flowers. I'm going to do something. We're going to be out here together getting this done. The job gets done faster when the two of y'all work together. But if one person is you're expecting them to do all the cooking, all the cleaning, all of this, all of that. Then one person is wearing themselves out, and the other person is over here looking like they just woke up. This is how people burn out. You burn out faster to me when you put it all on somebody. So the whole point of this is that Spirit wants somebody to get the message. There's a message in the bottle. And the message is you can be happy. You can have a new beginning. You can. You can have a new beginning. You don't, but it's the question is the quality of this new beginning though. So some people are happy sitting back and trying to pull on somebody, manipulate, conning somebody to me takes so much time and effort. Now the cons is not. To them it's real easy to lie, it's real easy to manipulate. But it never lasts long, so then you're left asking why, because see how this book has wings on it, it flies off. So like when somebody catches on and they get the information, you're going to be, instead of you sitting here still being happy, you're going to be asking questions of, well, why did they leave? Why did they end things? Because they don't like, nobody wants to be manipulated. Nobody wants to be manipulated. So if you don't want to be manipulated or used, and you don't want nobody doing you that way, that's when that treat others how you want to be treated thing comes into play. Okay? That's what that is. Okay? How you doing, Charlene? Micro, you said, why are we not married? Who you talking about? The collective? Or you talking? Let me tell you something. How you doing, Rachel Hassani? Welcome to the channel. One of the things that I know for me, as the type of woman that I am, most men find it very intimidating. Like my dad was in my life. He taught me how to do a lot of things. Some people find it very, very intimidating. No, Micro, I'm not here for that. But very intimidating. I will go get a bag. I'm going to ask for your help. But the moment somebody tells me it's a no, I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't like being stuck. I just don't. I want to get going, keep moving, keep it pushing. So anyways, it's time for somebody to come to the edge. It's time for you to take a leap of faith. Somebody needs to take a big leap of faith. Because at this point in time, why is Spirit telling them to take a big leap of faith? Because you should be tired of going through the cycles over and over and over again. And when you're tired of being on the hamster wheel, y'all, it is time for you to take a leap of faith and try something different. Now, it's funny to me, some of these same cards we had yesterday are coming out of this deck. Now, the reason why we want to try something different and take a leap of faith is because you can have the life you want. This is the milk and honey card. I love this card. I love this card. You can have a sweet life. But the question is, what are you going to do to get it? Everything requires a sacrifice. Whether you're sacrificing your time, whether you're sacrificing your energy, even if you were to use somebody, that's a sacrifice. Because you got to, typically to me, when you're trying to use people, you got to put up with their mess. First of all, you're on their timetable. Or when they want to give it to you. They can pick and choose how much or when. They can basically run you. How high? They have demands. Sometimes to manipulate people, you got to sleep with them. You got to spend time with them. You might not want to be bothered with nobody today. You might not want to deal with some girl in her wiggy hair. Like, you might not want to be dealing with that. You see what I'm saying? So why are you putting yourself in situations you don't want to deal with when you can have a sweet life? If you just recognize that, listen, all that glitters is not gold. There's going to be a sacrifice here. I'm going to have to get my hands dirty some kind of way. And I'm going to have to figure it out. So you can sit here and keep manipulating and dealing with somebody and begging and pleading and putting yourself around people you may not necessarily want to be around to get them to give you things. Or you can just take the mask off and really get to the heart of the matter and get to work. Because if you love yourself, you can do away with the finish line. Get rid of the finish line. Like the finish line, basically, this timetable thing. Okay, I don't have to worry about an ending because I'm going to be the one who's going to get it done. I'm going to get deep within. I'm going to look at myself. This is his heart. This is little birdie's heart. You're starting with you. Self-love is sometimes taking care of yourself. Hey, Garrett. Hey, Daniel. Collective Tarot by the Sea. How you doing? Like, I don't want anybody to feel like I'm telling you not to like men or women. That is not what I am saying. That is not what I am saying. I'm not telling ladies don't have a man, and I'm not telling men not to do nice things for women. That is not what I'm saying. What I am saying is if you're using somebody for your security, for your stability, I need you in order for me to pay my rent. That is where we draw the line. Because now I may have to put myself in positions that I don't want to be in to get that rent paid. I got to have sex with you on demand. You might tell me, well, I need you to do this and I need you to do that. You can't run me like that. I'll just go to work. Go get my own, and then I can sleep in peace. Instead of sitting up here like, oh God, I don't even feel like doing this. And then smiling in your face and being fake and phony. Who got time for that? And most men don't even want to be played like that. We all want people who really want to be with us, who actually like you, who can, understand you or want to spend time with you. Why would you want to be around somebody who is only using you for your money? Now, some people don't care because, some people will buy somebody. You're used goods. If you put yourself out here like an object to be used, they will use you. And then we'll look at you and go, what you complaining for? Did I not pay for my time with you? You put yourself out here to be tricked on. Don't be surprised if they treat you like you're a street worker. Because it's no different. Only thing is you're not on the corner. And there goes spirit. A light went that away when I said that. So if you don't want to do that, then you're going to have to get, eventually you're going to want to get off the hamster wheel. I'm tired of trying to get somebody to do this for me. Hey, Dennis, I see you, baby. I'm tired of trying to manipulate. I'm tired of trying to get such and such and such. At some point, you just going, if you love yourself and you need this done, then you're going to have to get up and do it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you not to let a man do nice things for you. If a man volunteers, then by all means take it. And men, same thing. If a woman decides that she want to do something nice for you, then you can take it. But what I'm asking you is when it's this type of craziness, you're fully dependent on survival on somebody else's dime, on their timetable, and on their demand. If you don't want to be on demand, then you're gonna have to build your own table and your own doorway, and you're gonna have to figure it out. Because it's sometimes, listen, when you get tired of going through cycles of control or being used, you're gonna realize it's time to go. It's time to walk a new path. It's time for you to let the past end and walk towards the new beginning. And sometimes when we walk towards these new beginnings, guess what we're doing? We're doing it solo dolo. It says to the sea. Sometimes peace is doing it yourself. There's less stress here. Like when I can't remember. I think it was it Kimberly, I think, had said she was tired of being single at the beginning of the read. Kimberly was talking about, she's ready to finally date again. She's tired of being single. But she said, but I'd rather be single than be with crazy. Because some of y'all, we be dating crazy. It's better to be alone than to be with somebody quarrelsome, driving you crazy, arguing, abusing you, talking down to you, putting their hands on you. There are men who get beat on just like women get beat on. Don't nobody got time for that. It's you better off putting yourself in safe situations than to put yourself in something where you're going to be demeaned, where you have peace and you can move peacefully in a direction. If I want to rest and sit down, I don't have somebody telling me, what you doing sitting down? Why ain't you busy? Why ain't you did this? Why ain't you did that? Hey, Ray. Welcome to the channel. Like, can I be honest with y'all? Like, let me tell you one of the most terrible things I've seen. And I don't think most men do this. But, like, let me give y'all an example. There was this lady. She had just had a baby. She had a C-section. Okay? Her husband came to her and said, I can't wait. You supposed to wait. So I can't remember how long they have us wait. It's been, my baby's 7. I don't remember, but I know it's a nice little chunk of change before you supposed to get it in again. Okay. And he looked her in her face and said, either you're going to take care of your wifely duties or I'm going to cheat on you. 6 weeks. Thank you. I thought it was about 6 weeks, but it had not even been for her. She had just left the hospital. It was not, I think she was in the hospital 3 days. She was home 2 days. And he told her this. She 5 days out from a C-section. She said, okay, all right. She did what she did to keep him from cheating. They ended up rushing her back to the hospital. She started hemorrhaging and went into cardiac arrest. She damn near died because he couldn't wait or he was going to cheat. And these be the type of situations that I put myself in, and I be like, one, you got to be careful who you have children with. And two, who wants a partner like that? You ready to risk my life for your orgasm? She almost killed herself. She hemorrhaging. They got her in the hospital still with the newborn on top of her chest as they rolling her in there. Before. Okay. Last one. And I'm not trying to be mean, because God wants you to have a serendipitous life. You see that? That's a 4-leaf clover. You're supposed to feel lucky to be alive. This lady is leaping for joy, skipping to the beat of her own drum. You're supposed to have a life full of surprise and joy and good luck, good fortune. And I'm not telling you can't have that with a person. You just need to be very self-aware, have very good spiritual discernment of what you're inviting in your life. And should nobody that care about you make you jump through hoops to, one, be used for your resources. Because sometimes people want to use you for your resources. Now you feel less than, because it's like, dang, I'm more than my wallet. I got feelings. And then vice versa. Even if you're the other person around, everybody wants to feel loved and respected. So your life is supposed to be full of good luck, very serendipitous, and where you can expect good things to happen to you. But if you get tired, then just know that when you regenerate, sometimes you may have to regenerate and walk this path by yourself for a little while until it's your turn to have, something better. Okay? But don't expect somebody to give it to you, because some things you're just going to have to work for by yourself. It just is what it is. Or you're going to have to put, and if you don't, then you're going to put up with all that comes with it. Like, I remember I had before my last relationship, my life was pretty good. Money good, everything was good. Got in a relationship, worse. It was the absolute, I was better off single. Hey, Ashley Hawkins. And Crystal, welcome. And I just remember, Spirit always has to remind me that I was the one who was like, I want somebody. I'm tired. I want to be with somebody. I really want to be with somebody. And then God gave me somebody, and it was pure boo-boo. Do you hear me? It was trash. Oh my God, it was so trash. And I was like tired. That's when I'm telling you, I had bags on my eyes. I didn't realize I was with an energy vampire child. I was so skinny. I was so skinny. I was just like looking like I wasn't eating. My hair was thinning. I was getting sick. I had them ulcers. I'm not kidding. It was horrible. And then God had to show me, baby, you better appreciate where you are sometimes. Getting this person leaving my life was the best gift God ever gave me. And I have not complained since. I try not to complain. Like, God can give you what you want, but are you going to like it when God give it to you? Oh, you all. Two girls said, do you all mind double tapping if you have not? You're so welcome, Crystal. I'm all for, I love love. I love relationships. So please don't think I'm trying to tell y'all not to. Go get your man. Go get your woman. Go. Be happy. But just make sure you pick the right person. And if this is somebody who is more on aligned to you. Because like the one I told you, me and him used to do a lot together. And that was my speed. But I was too young at that time to catch on that was my speed. So I went back to end up getting with my daughter's their dad that passed away. I went back to my ex when I should have just stayed where I was at. But I didn't recognize that until years later. I was like, I should have went with that one. Did not realize it. But it be like that. And it be like that. Sometimes you don't know what you have. Sometimes you're not ready to receive what God has for you. And so, sometimes it's inexperience, sometimes it's age, But now, those of y'all who watch me, you should be at a point now where you're ready for spiritual discernment and wisdom. Yeah, first card out. It's time to go within. It's time to overcome obstacles. That's right. See, Spirit be lining this stuff up, right with what I'm talking about. Hey, Pamela. You have a good night too, boo-boo. Okay, because it says it's time. It's time for you to overcome obstacles, baby. Listen, notice that this is an octopus. An octopus has 8 legs. You know why? Because you need to be flexible, baby. There's many different paths to overcome obstacles. So, okay, this one tentacle over here don't work. I'm going to use another one. You can do this. You can overcome obstacles. All you got to do is go within. Take some time. Be quiet. Be still. Go. I tell you all the time. Listen, meditation ain't got to be, it ain't got to be, oh God, my thoughts are not going. I can't get my thoughts. Oh my God, I'm thinking about the list I got to do and I need to pay such and such bill. Oh, I wonder, did I call mom back? It ain't got to be none of that. And then you be like mad at yourself because you're having all these thoughts. That happens. That's normal. So what I tell people to do to get in the habit of meditation, to start off, this is a good way to do it. If it's warm enough, go on outside. If you can get to a beach, a lake, a park, you can sit in your backyard. Get you a nice little lawn chair. You can go buy a little folding chair, order it off of Amazon, and kick them shoes off. Take your socks off. And if you're afraid of bugs and leave your socks on, put your feet in the grass. And just sightsee. Just look at the birds. Look at the clouds. Listen to the sounds while your mind is racing. And it eventually, what will happen is that it will slow down. And then you'll have a memory of something else. And it might be something from the past. And it might be God saying, like, something you had thought about. Oh, yeah, I forgot I need to do this. Oh, wow, that's a great idea. I should try it like that. That's how God will talk to you. So like in the midst of you having all these thoughts, when your thoughts slow down because you all of a sudden get distracted. Oh, look, there's a hummingbird and you watching the hummingbird. Your brain shuts down just for a second. And now God can. So when you do pick back up, now maybe God's giving you a memory of something that you can learn from. A past memory. Something that happened at work. I do remember such and such said this. Oh, and I remember, I thought that was kind of funny when they said that. Hmm. It'd be just like that. It'd be little coincidences that might come to your memory, and then God is building a whole big picture. That's how going within is. So just breathe through it. If you find yourself in a lot of anxiety, you have a lot of stress, you're going through a lot, you got a lot on your plate, you're going through a lot of obstacles, then you can't calm your mind to pay attention to the hummingbirds or whatever birds is outside or the bees or whatever. So you got to do a lot of deep breaths, because eventually it will calm you down. It will calm your nervous system down. So you could at least take a moment to look at things and go sit outside as many times as it takes for you to ground so you can get the message. All of this is about you gaining your wings, baby. Freedom. Freedom. Now, to me, the biggest freedom, notice how there's layers. You see how the layers of color, but notice the light over this bird's crown. The freedom is within, baby. Peace of mind is your greatest, one of your greatest freedoms. If you ain't got peace of mind, you feel weighed down. You don't feel light. You actually want to be like a bird and soar off somewhere. I used to dream about a bird all the time when I was younger. A white bird flying off. It was almost like a caged bird being free. If you want freedom and peace of mind, you're going to have to figure out a way to listen to yourself. To spend time alone if you want to overcome obstacles, and you got to learn how to be flexible. Okay? Hey, Jessica. See, Spirit says it's time. See, I just said that. You got to learn to listen. See, you guys notice how she's listening to the this angel or this. No, this is not an angel. That's a bird. She's trying to listen to this bird. But notice how she's paying attention. I just said this. You're paying attention to like a bird or a cloud. And you're listening to the sounds, not even realizing that your brain had just shut down for about 20, 30 seconds as you're noticing this little thing. And this is when the universe speaks. Just like that. Just like that. When you take time to go within, one of the things that you don't realize that you will gain sometimes is courage. Now, why is there a lion here? Courage. This reminds me of the strength card. This is perseverance. Going within will sometimes you will hear this small, still voice inside of you that says, keep going. We can't stop here. It might look really bad, but we can't stop here. We gotta push through just a little bit. Even if all we do is move an inch, but that's an inch closer than what we were. That's one step forward more than what we were. You got to have courage to keep persevering. And you're not doing it alone. That's why this lion has all these lights. You know, like when my light team comes out, these little white lights and stuff, because you're surrounded by love and light. Even though you may not see your angels, like when I'm not on camera, I don't see spirit like that. I have told y'all that, right? I only see spirit when I am on camera. If I were to read myself and I set up my own camera and I'm watching me as I do my reading, I might see something. But for the most part, I don't see like that. My team gives me signs, synchronicities, omens. I get number sequences. I get white feathers. I get birds. I get bees. I get dragonflies. I get different little ladybugs. Every time, if I see ladybugs everywhere I go, they're trying to get my attention. That's how I get mine when I'm not on camera. But those are little things to let you know that we're here, we're surrounding you, we're giving you the support you need to have the courage to keep enduring, keep going. Now, what came out here, if you are angry, you're going to be in confusion. Anger breeds chaos, and chaos leads to confusion. So you got to get calm first. Okay? Look how angry she looks. She look real mad. She like she about to set something on fire. When you're angry, you got to go chill, baby. You got to go chill. Because anger leads to chaos and confusion. And you can't have that. You'll be to set some things off. And where there's no wood, there's no fire. So get in the habit of grounding when you feel certain emotions. So you're already in the habit of, this is what I do to decompress. This is what I do to calm down. Some people go for a walk. Some people do exercise. Some people color or draw. Some people eat. Try to do something more positive. Okay. Shopping online used to be one of my favorite. I would buy a new deck of cards or something. I have stopped doing that. So when you feel anxiety or stress, don't use it to shop or eat. Go do something more productive. Transmute the energy in a more productive way. Go for a walk. Go for a ride. You can drive if you want to. Go drive off. Go sit somewhere calm. You know what I mean? But typically, if you have to exhaust yourself, it will help you get over your anger a lot faster. Like, that's why they say exercising is good to do. Like, when you're angry, go clean or go exercise, something where you're moving your body, because that actually helps you to calm down faster. Whenever we are angry, our crown chakra is blocked. See how that looks like a ball of just energy and it's all compacted? So you're not getting clear messages when you're angry. It leads to a lot of confusion, and then you don't know what God is trying to tell you to do. You can't hear your light team. You can't hear your own intuition. Hey, Karen Langford, sometimes you can't hear your own thoughts good, truth be told. Spirit wants you to trust the process. These are a bunch of rocks. Small, 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 big, feather. This is how your intuition works. You have to trust your intuition. It's small little things that will add up to something big. And this pink or reddish feather here is letting you know this is how spirit builds stuff to build trust with you. Cause see, you gotta remember, you don't trust them like that. You don't trust your spirit guides like that. Not at first. You don't even trust your own intuition. And I told you, if you don't trust your intuition, you can get hurt. If you're not present and self-aware, you can get hurt, people. Listen. Right before I got on here, I heard a guy, he said he had just got off work. He checked, some girl had been following him on Instagram for a few months. She asked him, hey, you in my area? Yeah, you want to meet up? He was like, I just got off work. She was like, it's cool. Come to my apartment. He was like, I just got off work. Are you trying to set me up? Notice he had to ask her that question. Are you trying to set me up? No. She reassures him. She tells him to come to these apartments. He gives her an address, but it's not to her apartment. It's to the office of the apartment. Why did you tell me to come here? If you listen, are you trying to set me up? No, I'm not trying to set you up. Just come down this way, make a right, flash your lights 3 times, and I'll come out. It don't sound right. His intuition was screaming. But you know what he do? He go down there anyway. Yeah, just come upstairs, knock on the door. He go knock on the door, nobody answer. He calls her, she don't answer. He texts her, she don't answer. He walked back to get in his car, there's a gun right to his face. And he's like, man, I ain't in the mood for this. I just got off work. You ain't gonna take what's mine. The dude had a gun to his face. He said, I'll strip you naked and make you dance out here. He said, man, you just gonna have to kill me then. Because you ain't taking nothing I got. So the dude, there was a little bit of space. He pushed back. The guy fired 5 shots. One hit him in his leg, that main artery in your leg. And one hit something very, very close to his heart. Hit him from the back, went through and went past his heart. It was like real close like this. He laying out there and talking about, well, I guess I'm just going to die right here. And the person whose video I was watching was like, there were so many red flags that were ignored. One of the things that I was telling Spirit about, and I'm kind of glad that they brought this out, is because let me teach you how intuition sounds, what it sounds like. Sometimes it's a question. If you find yourself asking a question because it don't sound right, that's your intuition. Well, I think maybe. Are you? What you think? If you gotta go ask anybody that, that's your intuition telling you. People do it all the time. Let me give you an example. Y'all watch tarot. If you watch enough live tarot, you see people do it. They come in the room. Is my man cheating on me? Are we going to get back together? First of all, you know why you broke up. The fact that you're asking that question, you're unsure about y'all getting, but you know why. You know what you did. You know what they did. You know if you're going to get back together or not. You know. But you want me to give you reassurance that y'all going to get back together. You have intuition work, y'all. I want you to get in the habit, even if you're wrong, go with your first thought. If you ask yourself, you're in a situation where you go, am I being set up? Roll like you moving, like you being set up. So you're at least protecting yourself. You get ready to go somewhere, you grab your keys. Ooh, I'm getting a funny feeling. Something don't seem right. It probably isn't. Listen to it. It's when you ignore it that you end up hurt. The guy ended up shot, crawling to his keys. He in the middle of nowhere. People heard the gunshots. Nobody looked outside, called the police or nothing. He had to go get help himself. Meeting a girl that you never met before. You met her online. She didn't give you a right address. She tell you to go somewhere, flash your lights. You are just, the whole thing sounded crazy. So many things was wrong that you just kept going. And as you're going, you keep saying, you sure you ain't trying to set me up? You got to be more self-aware. If somebody asks you to do something that sounds crazy, then don't do it. That's your intuition. Man, you think they cheating on me? You know why you feel like that? Because something doesn't look right. Something doesn't sound right. There's signs and synchronicities that this person is giving you that, hey man, I'm messing up. I'm cheating on you. And if you're not sure and you don't want to just accuse somebody, because that's always wrong too, then do what a high priestess does. Be quiet and watch and listen. You ain't got to ask no questions. You just start observing. Be extra observant. In everything, make a mental note. And then when you got time to go ground, you can bring up all those thoughts you've been taking mental notes of and say, okay, God, I done been taking my notes. I was thinking they was acting funny. I got this situation, this situation, this situation, and this situation. Help me to make sense of this. What is this trying to show me? And that's when you're going to get the bigger picture. That's how intuition works. It's not hard. It's literally building little bitsy pieces to get the bigger picture here, the bigger rock here. And Spirit they're going to come in with that last layer of bing and put the picture together. Just like that. Just like that. Hey, Sherman. So y'all get what I'm saying? Hey, Starseed by Divine. It's not hard. Like, people used to have me thinking intuition was so hard, but Spirit had to sit down with me and teach me. It's not hard, baby. If I can give intuition to animals and they can pick up on it, you can too. You just got to get used to using it and going with what you hear first. There's times I'll be doing something, but it's such a small voice. I'll be doing something and I'll go, Spirit probably want me to do that because that was my first thought. It was quiet. It wasn't loud. I'm going to go with my first thought. If you do this, it will actually lead to a lot of happiness. That's what you don't see. After you get through the darkness of your obstacle and you bring certain things to the light, this is what joy is. Because it relieves all these burdens. It's like, oh, I see things now. It's like illumination. Spirit says you need to expect the unexpected. And just know that you are on the right path. Everything that is happening right now, right here, right now, you're on the right path. You got this. You can do this, collective. You really can. You really can. You got this. Y'all are smart and intuitive. Let's get one more, Holy Spirit. Like, I hate that I have to drive home intuition, but so many people be like, oh my God, you got to go through the whole Kundalini. And then you got to go up and decalcify the third eye. You got to stare at the sun. You know, I had to go and I had to break open my third eye, and then I was seeing ghosts, and I was seeing this, and I was seeing, and I'd be like, they lying their ass off. That is not what happens. They are lying, they are lying, they are lying. And it is not that hard. It is so simple, and they're lying to you. This is why you need to have a relationship with the Most High, because the Most High is going to break it down so that you can avoid all of this here. If it don't look right, don't sound right, then don't do it. And listen, and what don't look right and don't sound right is going to be different for all of you. Because what this one is afraid of, you may be comfortable with. You might see flashing lights. Like, you know, sometimes stuff will flicker. When spirits are around, sometimes they'll make lights flicker. Well, if that scares you, then that might be too much for you. But hey, I'm going to use Charles. Charles Shepard over here is cool with that. If hearing things bothers you, then ask them not to do that. If you get that eerie feeling like, you know, the hair on the back of your arm stand up, if it scares you, then tell them, hey, I'm not comfortable with that. You could just give me a little feather or something, leave me a little dime. I'll be cool with that. I'll take just the number sequences. Thank you. You could tell them. They will listen. Spirit will honor you in how you like getting your messages. You have clairs. You don't want to see. You want stuff to be this way, that. They will work with you to get you the message. But when you hear something, you need to go with it. One day, I told y'all, one day my daughter was leaving for school. I was getting ready for work. I drive to work. That my kid was taking her bus. She heard something. She got ready to step out the front door. She came back in and shut the door and locked it. I said, what's wrong? She said, something said, come back in the house. And I said, something said, she said, I heard it. She said, I heard it in my head. It was loud. Something said, go back in the house. So she came back in the house. She shut the door. I said, okay, I'll take you to school. When I was pulling out of my driveway, it was a man walking between my house and the neighbor's house, sitting on my porch. That's why. And so I had to go and tell him, I'm getting ready to call the police on you. Get your ass up off my porch. This is the type of things why you want to listen to your intuition. If she didn't listen and she kept walking, I might not have my baby today. He could have snatched my baby, hid between the houses, waited till everybody, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what could have happened. So when you hear these little voices, go with it. She's a kid. Her intuition ain't really popping like that. But she said, I heard it, I listened, I did it. One day she said she was, her and her sister was here. And my one daughter was doing her hair. My son is younger than them by a lot, okay? And so he was small. He was like a toddler. I'm at work, and something said, go check on your brother. She ignored it. She heard it a second. Go check on your brother. You know why? Because he was outside walking around. I live off a golf course. They run outside. He's out there. He could have been ate up by a dog. Any kind of thing could have happened to him. Snatched up, fell in some water, got lost. You got to start listening to your intuition, y'all. It works. It works. It works. It will save you a whole bunch of trouble. You you on your way to work, some say, hey, don't go that way. Don't go. Pick a new route. Pick a new route. Your last card is perspective. Your perspective is going to shift because things are going to affect your conscious, your subconscious, your higher self. So this is the third eye. This is you receiving the information. This is you consciously taking it in. Then your subconscious, the things that the little subtle things that you're not really thinking you picking up on, but you are. And then this is your higher self processing it, taking you to a higher level of perception, intuition, imagination, psychic ability, putting it all together and giving you the message that you necessarily need. Now they got the subconscious, conscious, and higher self, but I like to just say this for me would be perspective is all changed by if you don't lean to your own understanding. I don't lean to my own understanding. I lean to the understanding of the Most High. I trust in that in all things. And this is how I get to my perspective. Now, if you want to do it this way, this is fine. You can trust your subconscious, conscious, higher self. I don't lean to my own understanding. I have done it my way for a long, long time. Didn't work out so good. I listen to the Most High. Life has been peaceful ever since. Listening does work. It gives you the fruitage of the Spirit. I am happy almost every day y'all see me on here. I'm smiling and happy. Why wouldn't I be? I do what I'm told to do. I live a peaceful life. I don't have no karmic energy. Everything's cool. So you got to change your perspective. So expect the unexpected. Change your perspective. Don't give up. Keep persevering. That says perseverance. When you're going through the storms of life, don't be afraid to go through the storm. Just know that this too shall pass. And every day ask God to give you the strength, the endurance, and the fortitude to get through it. Help me to get through this. I'm going to need some strength today. I need some fortitude today. I need strength, fortitude, and endurance. Endurance, help me to endure this, to help me to get through, help me to get to the other side. And if you need to, look up the definitions of strength, fortitude, and endurance, especially fortitude. That's my favorite, one of my favorites. And I'll give you that one, okay? And because I wrote this down because we've already had a reading on these, so I'm not going to go too heavy in them. But fortitude is the mental and emotional strength that will, notice how I say the mental and emotional strength that will allow someone to face danger, pain, or adversity with courage. It combines the ability to endure hardship over a long period of time with bravery to stand firm in your convictions. Bravery. Then we have courage to keep going. Then we just had it, perseverance. What else they say? It says, yeah, so you need courage, bravery, endurance. You got to keep going. So you got to learn how to ground. You got to learn how to breathe. You got to learn how to keep going, y'all, because adversity is going to come. The question is how you handle it. That's what separates everybody. Everybody under the sun will go through problems. The difference is how you handle them. How do you handle your problems? And don't think just because somebody has money that they handle problems well. No, money can't fix everything. Money can't fix everything. You got bad health, can't buy good health. Either you got it or you don't. So just know that this is what you need. Now, your last two cards is this. Spirit says forgiveness. You need to learn how to forgive. Why? Because forgiveness can block your blessings. It will close your heart chakra. When you have bitterness, it transforms into anger, and anger can transform into jealousy and envy. It can lead to a lot of stuff, and then people retaliate when they get mad. So you want to have forgiveness so that you keep having good, what we like to call ebbs and flows. You want to have, you want flow, giving and receiving flow. You want to be able to give love, receive love. You got to have flow. So you don't want to have bitterness sit up inside of you. And last but not least, you got to have gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude that opens you up to the infinite supply of the universe. Infinite supply of the universe, what does that mean? The universe has many pathways to blessings. And God will open up many a door for you if you have the spirit of gratitude. Things may not be perfect. And sometimes you got to take it day by day. Listen, when I get up in the morning, I always am happy if I don't have pain. Even if I have pain during the day, I'm grateful. There's times I've been on here and I could be my condition is real painful. You may not know it. I can do a whole reading and be in pain from start to finish, and y'all would not know it because I maintain my gratitude. I also ask God to help me with managing it. I ask God to help me with healing. You got to get in the habit of asking for what you need, y'all. And then say thank you. Today I had a good day. It may not be perfect. The problem may not be 100% solved, but it was okay today. Thank you. I ate today. I feel good today. My bills was paid today. I got to work on time. I had a pretty decent day at work. I have a job. Some people hate their job. And then, they always say, by the grace of God, there goes I. What that means is you have a job, right? But a few months back, they was talking about all these people who had white collar jobs. White collar jobs are like office jobs, and they had tech jobs. They was laying off people by the thousands. Oh yeah, we just laid off 30,000. We just laid off 9,000. All these jobs was laying off large amounts of people, right? By the thousands. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because that will make you be grateful that you got a job. Seeing people online, like when Spirit Airlines closed and all the people that had no jobs, there was people on there crying. How am I going to pay my bills? I don't have health insurance. How am I going to get my medication? How am I going to pay my rent? You don't have that problem if you got a job. If you got multiple streams of income, you don't have that problem. Why not be grateful that that's not one of your problems? To whom much is given, much is required. But when you give a spirit of gratitude, God is always going to come through and do better. If you have somebody over here who be like, man, you really happy I got this, I'm going to go on and do something even better for you next time because you have a better attitude. Don't nobody want to hear somebody complaining, whining, and crying all the time. Not even the divine. It's so say thank you. And if you can't find nothing to be happy about, trust and believe. Just know that the life that you complaining about, somebody else would die to be in them shoes. It's always somebody worse. Always somebody worse off than you. So when you be like, man, I wish I had this and this and this, there's somebody who want to be exactly where you are. You think I'm playing, but I'm so for real. There's levels to this. And there's always somebody doing a little bit worse than you who would love to be where you at. So say thank you. And I'm going to leave it there. That's right. Yeah, said if it didn't break you the first time, it would just make you stronger. All of this should make you stronger because you're supposed to be learning from this. This is Earth School. We're supposed to be learning. We're not supposed to be breaking. You don't let nothing break you. And if you feel like something is trying to break your soul, you better go talk to God about that. Hey, I think they trying to break my soul, and my soul belongs to you. So I'm going to need you to get this up off of me, because touching me should be like touching your eyeball. You should take that personally. You said you would fight my battles. See what I'm doing? Do you see what I'm doing? One, that sounds like conversation between me and the Most High, but I'm also reaffirming what God said God would do. Touching you, that's I think it's I want to say it's in Psalms. I think it's in Psalms or Proverbs. I know it's in there. I read it. You can Google it. Touching you is like touching God's eyeball. And God said God will fight your battles. So when you find yourself getting down and discouraged, you better learn how to speak word to yourself, affirmations to yourself. This is how you do it. You got to learn. I'm hearing in my head, be encouraged no matter what's going on. He'll make it all right. If you gotta be strong, he will make it all right. You gotta be strong. God got, hey, trouble don't last always. There's a time and a place, and there's a season to everything under the sun. This is my season to get through this storm. God, you said you would never leave me nor forsake me. You said that you would carry me, that you would help me, that you would help me to persevere through this. Then let's do this. Give me what I need to have the courage to keep going, because I want to quit right now. I got a lot on my plate and I don't know how to navigate it. Help me. You better learn how to ask for what you need. Stop all this. Thank you for this food. Thank you for the protection. Y'all better go start getting deep with it. And then, like I said, it could be a conversation, but you reaffirming what God already said. Hey, you said all things work to the glory of those that love you. So every situation should turn out in my favor, right? You said I would never, one of your children would never be begging for bread. So I'm going to eat. You're going to get me a meal. I ain't going to have to beg. But you have to also be present and vigilant for when God sends you stuff. Because remember, God will use other angels, earth angels, to help you. He will use other people to help you. So don't be like, oh, no, I ain't taking that. You better, hey, don't get too high and don't take your blessing now. Hear what I'm saying? I love you all. I want to thank the Most High, her Son, the Holy Spirit, and my light team. Thank you to Jeremy Burks and JP, to God, my moderators. Thank y'all for the 32 jewels, the 207 likes. I hope you enjoyed this reading. This reading was more, how you doing? What's your name? Super humble. How you doing? Yeah, I talk to God like God is my friend. My prayers, I do pray, but God is my friend. I talk to God like a friend. We have conversations. Like how I'm talking to you. So let me tell you what happened to me today. Even though you already know, and we laugh and we have fun. And sometimes God tells me things about God. That's why, I sometimes look at stuff and I'm like, you don't say. I never think to look at it that way. I have a relationship. Some people have ritual with God, and then there's people who have relationship with God. I have relationship. Talk to God all day, every day. There's some of y'all who only talk to God on Sunday. Some of y'all only talk to God on your, in the morning or right before you go to bed. But when you have a relationship, the same way you would call your boo thing and have conversation and text all day, that's how I do with God. I talk to God all the time. That's a relationship. God loves you. God loves you. And always willing to open the door for when you're ready. Okay? So we're going to leave it there. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You know when I upload. If you need a personal, imthelighttarot@gmail.com. Listen, tomorrow is the All Signs read, okay? Y'all love the All Signs read. Those are some of our biggest readings. I don't know what it's going to be about tomorrow, but we're going Aries through Pisces. Okay, Aries through Pisces. So if you want your individual sign, it will be done. Your sun, your moon, your rising, and all of that. I will be doing it tomorrow. When we do the all signs, it will be time stamped. I do it every Saturday. Okay. How you doing, Blissful? So check me out. If you see it, it will be time stamped. If you don't want to stay up to watch it, then it'll be up for you on Sunday. Okay, Sunday morning with the time stamps. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, bye, baby. Y'all have a beautiful good night, good morning, or good afternoon in your part of the world. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, bye, baby. Love y'all.